All right, good morning or good afternoon, everyone. This is Captain Teller. Captain Teller. Let's make sure we got our audio set up completely before we continue on. Guys? Taylor? Okay, okay. All our audio is completely set up. So, let's orient you on what we're trying to do here. We're live in the Washington D.C. area. We're going to be conducting a VFR cross country flight, starting from our initial. We're going to start from Fort Meade, Maryland, and we're going to end up in let's get inside the cockpit first so we can do a correct briefing here. Let's turn on everything. What we have is our Roby, I think it's Roby, Toby, our Toby experience. Let's turn on all our electrics. Well, first, before we do all that, we're going to discuss where we're going and what we want to do. Let's see if Navigraphs comes up. Okay. All right. So what happened is, let's see, our full flight plan didn't get embedded into our Navigraph charts. But anyway, what we're going to do is do a cross-country flight from Fort Meade, Maryland to Friendly, Maryland, or the Potomac. The exact airports are going to be Tipton, Fort Meade, Tipton, and that's going to be okay. Fort Meade, Tipton is right here. It's got one runway, 2810, and then we're going to be going cross country to bringing it up right here. Friendly Potomac. All right, there's another one runway there. It's right on there. Hey, Friendly Potomac, huh? May have to make some changes once we get there. Anyway, what we're going to do is add some waypoints. We're going to take out some of these, remove some of these other areas that we were going to use as part of our route. I see there's some problem where the value of Kent must be a waypoint. All right, okay. So I can't use these as part of these airports as my route. I'm learning. Because I need to use waypoints instead. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what waypoints we're going to use. All right. So we're going to go between the map and MicroSoft Flight Simulator. That's the route that we want to take. Let me see. We got any waypoints on here that will show up? Waypoints aren't showing up, so maybe we'll go inside the air. Let's see if Navigraphs ought to be powerful enough in order to show me the waypoints that I need to see. Let's see here. Let me open some charts here and see if I can see the references. Class B airspace. What I'm doing is flight planning. Okay, guys, come on up. All right, let's do a little flight planning here and see if we can figure out what waypoints we can use. Not seeing the waypoints on here. So Fort Meade is going to be what, Class B. We know. No, is it Class B? That's not Fort Meade. Fort Meade is right here. We're going to be around the Class B area, so we're going to have to get a clearance cleared through this Class B area. I don't see the waypoints on here. Okay, VFR flights. Let's look at Class B flight procedures in the Washington Tri-Area Class B airspace. Let's see, VFR flights. Arriving aircraft should contact the appropriate approach control and specified frequency in relation to geo. Although arriving aircraft may be operating beneath the floor of Class B, everyone initial contact comms should be established with approach control in relation. Aircraft departing the primary airports are requested to advise clearance delivery prior to taxiing of their intended altitude and direction of flight to depart the Class B airspace. Aircraft departing from other than the primary airports whose route of flight without penetrating the Class B should give the information on the appropriate frequencies. Aircraft desiring to transit Class B must obtain we had no ATC workload. All right, so we're going to be departing Fort Meade, going cross country. We'll be exiting Class B once we go to Annapolis and so forth, and then we enter back. We get to where is it? Washington Executive. All right, it's going to be up class. We got to get a clearance to go back into Class B airspace. All right, let's see here. We're going. We got the waypoints on here. Raisin. Okay, we'll add raisin to it, to the route. And then we'll add, let's see, Strangle. No, Captain. And then from Captain, we will go Armton. We'll add that on there. And then from there, we'll go, let's see, do we want to go Raven? Friendly Potomac. Let's go Raven. Then we will go to Bells. All right, so that'll be our route. Okay. All right, let's adjust that. Go back to our flight plan. And add it in. We'll add it in our flight plan in VPilot. If you're interested in knowing how to set up flight plans and so forth in Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can leave me a message, and maybe I'll be your tutor. Because sometimes, I had to learn. It took me like 2 years to learn all this stuff, how to figure all this out, and it can be frustrating, but that's how you learn. I learned the hard way. Okay. Well, we updated the flight plan, and we got our chart here. And it shows, so we depart Fort Meade and go direct Raisin. We depart Fort Meade, go through direct to Waypoint Raisin, direct Waypoint Captain, direct Waypoint Armorton, direct Waypoint Raven, direct Waypoint Bells, direct to our destination, which is not Fort Meade. To Potomacs. Let's see, what should I actually call? What's the name of it? I don't know why they don't put the entire name on there. Friendly Potomac, which is Kilo Victor Kilo X-Ray. All right, tip Fort Meade, Tempton is Kilo Foxtrot Mike Echo. I have to remind myself of the military use of the phonetic alphabet because I was also a police officer for most of my career, adult life. That was my actual career. We used the phonetic alphabet also, but the phonetic alphabet was different. So sometimes I get a little mixed up between, using the tool. Let's put my flight up here. Tipton, Fort Meade, Tipton, friendly Potomac. Let's adjust that altitude there. Put it at VFR. I don't know why I need to do all that. Okay, so we haven't turned anything on yet, and we've got our flight plan put in there, and that's what it looks like. Following this line here. So we got a total 14.7. Let me add it up. Let me bring up the calculator here. See how many nautical miles we're going. We got 14 plus 7 plus 10 plus 8 plus 10. Total 49 nautical miles. It's probably take us about what? Still about 45 minutes. Oh, maybe 50 minutes at the most. So in our flight plan, we'll put 50 minutes instead of the 45. Got a couple of no, that's about the same. That's about the same, 45 minutes. So, cruising altitude 3,000. Got a fuel available. We got 2 hours worth of fuel. And departure time is going to be, let's get our Zulu time. Right now, Zulu is 18:16, so our departure time is about 18:30. All right, so I guess we're ready to go. Let's see here. We got a Washington Center that we got to talk to. That's who we're going to talk to most of the time. Washington Dulles, Ronald Reagan. All right, so I'm ready to start it up. Let's go. Let's do it. Turn on a beacon. Navigation lights, strobe lights. Turn on the second screen. Start up the engine. All right. Start up the second screen with the map on there. Let's see if we got our man. It's not reflected in there. So let's export it. See, because we're not going to sit up there and put this thing in there. Let's see if we can get it to load in there, export into there. So in other words, so I can avoid okay, there's export there. Let's see if we can work this. Holy Moses. Don't tell me I got to do it again. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it right in here. We're not going to play around with this. All right, in order to do this, I'm going to turn off the Tobii eye tracker because it's hard to control the movement of this. It's hard to enter data while the eye tracker keeps moving everything with the while it's tracking your head and your eyes. All right, so what we gotta do is change these waypoints here, and you just gotta remember how to oh, how to move these damn things. All right. How do I get in there to move this? Flight plan, procedures. How do I get in there to do this, man? I can't remember. Man, this is too complicated. There, I don't know how I did it, but okay. My first waypoint is gonna be raisin. All right, A, and then I, S, and N. All right, there's raisin. Okay, there we go. Hey, hey, it looks like looks like my whole thing is in there. All right. This here next one is gonna be Captain K. A. P. TN. Then I'm gonna put our next one's gonna be Armerton. Next is Raven. Two ends. All right. Last one is bales. Bales. That's it. Okay, so what do we got here? And I got to turn. Now I got to delete this. Okay. So far, everything's going good. So we got. So let's see what we got here. Holy moly. And don't tell me I got to enter this again. Come on, man. The thing about this better be in there. Oh, it's in there. I was going to be pissed. All right, so it's in there. So we got our flight plan in. Let's see if we can get it to come up, load up in a Navigraph. And it loaded up in there. All right, so we're good to go on all that. So we put our flight in there. Okay, let's make sure the flight is in there the way that we want it. So options. I gotta put this. Looks like I gotta make it a VFR. All right, so our flight plan is in there. All right, so we're good to go. Our primary means of navigation is going to be with GPS, and then we're going to use it. We're also using dead reckoning, and we'll use VORs. So let's go back on here and see what VORs come up. Let's see, mapped up. Map options, terrain, topographic, traffic, next ride. I don't want that legend, back, detail. So we got our waypoints on there. Class B, put all our detail in there. With we got to know what the restrictions are and so forth, and which areas are Class B and so forth, and as we fly along in the area. So let me see. All right. So I think we're ready to go here. Let's get to Baltimore ATIS. Baltimore ATIS information B. Wind is calm. 10 statute miles of visibility. Few clouds at 5,000. Overcast at 25,000. Okay. Altimeter 3001. Aircraft. Okay. Now at we got a control tower at Fort Meade. So, all right, let's set our radio frequency to DC at 133.75. Bring it down here so everybody can see if you're looking. 725. All right, we'll switch that over. DC ATIS. Information uniform. Wind is 1204 knots.
Southwest 3044. Unfortunately, I have to close. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Potomac approach should be there for you. A little bit down the road. Happy landing. Thanks for stopping by.
DC Center. That's DC Center. Let's see if we got to talk to anybody else. Okay, we did have somebody come online here.
Fairwing 1220 for you as well.
Potomac
Monitor Unicom 122.8. Happy landing.
119.85.
We'll be over here accommodating for the compliment. Olivia for Fairwing 1220.
American 1722, Monitor Unicom 122.8. Happy landing. Thanks for stopping by.
85.
122.8 American.
So we got to go to that.
November 4.
Charlie.
All right, that's Potomac approach. Potomac approach, man. Potomacs. All right, let's look at this map, see who we're closer to, whose ATIS we need to be looking at. That's right, I said whose ATIS. KDC. Let me look at Navigraph. Okay, who are we closer to here? Baltimore? Baltimore, yep. So we need to be, do we go to Washington, D.C.? KDCA, Washington as Washington National. So who are we closer to? Baltimore. So we'll go with Baltimore. What's Baltimore's identifier?
United 47 X-ray cross runway 4 Juliet.
Who's BWI?
River 7 Whiskey Charlie radar contact, climb and maintain 1-2000, say altitude leaving.
Plane 1-2000 and crossing 1,700.
Giant 840 heavy cross Baltimore at maintain 6,000.
Cross Baltimore at 6,000, Giant 840.
I got to put in here who's KBWI. Baltimore, Washington International.
United 47 X-ray, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, United 47 X-ray.
Okay, so I would listen to them then. So.
November 7 Whiskey Charlie, clear direct ARN, resume on navigation.
Direct ARN, resume on navigation, King November 7 Whiskey Charlie.
So we wanted their ATIS information B. Okay. I think we're ready to ask for our clearance now. We think we know what we're doing. 3001, let's set our altimeter, 3001. Let's go down and set our backup. What else? Our navigational aids. Let's see here. There's another chart I'm going to refer to for that. Okay, we got a VOR, one VOR here that we're probably going to be we can refer to. That's Nottingham 113.7.
Potomac, good afternoon to Concord 189, San Charlie 17, with Golf, IFR to Miami.
Super Concord 189 Heavy, Potomac approach, hello.
So we're not,
what navigation equipment do you have? Are you RNAV capable, or?
Negative.
oh, we don't want to use Nottingham. We want to use Andrews,
Okay.
113.1.
You filed a bunch of Q Airways and Atlantic Route 3. I take it you're not going to be able to fly those then?
Say again, sorry?
Yeah, some of the airways you filed a couple a Q Airway and an Atlantic route. I assume you're not going to be able to fly those then, or?
I'm not
those are RNAV 1. We can fly RNAV 1.
Maybe it's line of sight. There.
Okay, so you are RNAV capable.
Come on, man. I can't be that far.
Not RNAV 4.
Alright, United 47 X-ray, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 210, say altitude leaving.
Leaving 5,000 up to 210.
Okay, well,
Southwest
we'll use
930,
the
clear our catcher,
Baltimore
descend
Vortex,
maintain
115.1. 115.1, the Baltimore Vortex.
Southwest 930, clear our catcher and descend and maintain 2,500.
Yeah, catching down to 2,500, Southwest 130.
Number 7 Whiskey Charlie, Washington Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, take care.
Washington Center's offline. Come on, man.
Jerry.
Come on, man. Every time I get on here, somebody's going offline, but it's still in my area, so. All right, Potomac. Potomac approach. This is November 172 Sierra Bravo. Requesting a VFR clearance from Fort Meade, and I'm going to. I gotta look at. I don't remember the name of the airport I'm going to. Friendly Potomac VFR.
November 2 Sierra Bravo, Potomac, you're on the ground at Fort Meade, or?
Yes.
And that's Fox Mike Echo, correct?
Fox Mike Echo. Yes.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, roger, the squawk is 5232.
5232. Squawk 5232. 172 Sierra Bravo.
November 2 Sierra Bravo, thanks for being clear of the class Bravo, and just give me a call airborne. Talk to you in a few minutes.
Call you airborne, 72 Sierra Bravo.
Potomac to Concord 189.
Yep, Super Concord 189 Potomac.
32. All right, so that was simple.
Still waiting for clearance.
Yep, I know. There's other airplanes I've got to coordinate. Give me a minute.
We'll put John 840 Heavy.
John 840 Heavy, Potomac.
Yeah, we'll cancel IFI here and we'll call you right down when 1 right at Andrews 840 Heavy.
John 840 Heavy, I guess you could do that, but you're in the middle of the Bravo, so I'm basically going to treat you exactly the same. Verify you'd still like to go VFR?
Actually, just give us vectors to join full stop at Andrews, John 840 Heavy. We'll keep the IFR coverage.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
You're
still in a different area of the
put our Toby
about to give you a call.
eye tracking
and
back
discuss
on.
the approach. John 840 Heavy, the Andrews altimeter is 3021. You set up for 1 left or 1 right?
1 right, 840 Heavy.
All right, John 840 Heavy, you can plan 1 right, and I'll have vectors to get closer to the airport.
All right.
Sounds good, thanks, 840 Heavy.
United 47 X-ray, Washington Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good afternoon.
All right, let's get that.
Thank you. Frequency change approved.
Super Concord 189 Heavy, read back correct. It'll be 30 for departure and advise ready for taxi.
30, copied, Food 189.
Giant 840 Heavy, turn 10 degrees left, descend and maintain 3000.
10 left, down to 3,000 for you.
Southwest 3.
Okay, let's make sure we're going the right way here. Let's look at our
Southwest
map.
930, cleared bound for individual, runway 1.
Clear for Mount Vernon Visual, runway 1, Southwest 130.
Okay, we're going the right way. No, this ain't no dirt field now. Okay, I see the runway lights down there, so we got see the windsock and the runway there. Set our flaps in position 2. Altimeter and flaps are set. Slow it down. Here comes our turn. Okay, yeah, this here's the end. It should be the end of the run. If not, we'll taxi on the runway.
Southwest 930, runway 1, clear to land.
Oh, the end of the runway is
Runway
down
130
there.
and Southwest 930.
Clear right.
Giant 840 heavy, Andrews is 1 o'clock and 7 miles.
We have the field, 840 heavy.
Giant 840 heavy, clear visual approach, runway 1 right.
Clear visual 1 right, 840 heavy.
And we'll get down here and set up our autopilot. Then we'll depart. Take a little power off there. Going a little too fast, guys. All right. Guess we'll coast on the way down there. All right, let's set the set up the autopilot, and we're out of here. Turn off the Toby eye tracking so that we won't have no problems doing this. Feel like playing around with it, going back and forth on me. All right, so autopilot altitude. Set it for 3,000. Our heading bug initially is going to be what? I don't know what it is. It's going to be what? 090, somewhere around there. Set the CDI for GPS. So initially we're going to be 120. Set the heading bug for that. 130. Ready to go, guys. All right, raising is going to be, that leg is going to be 5.8 nautical miles, bearing 129. All right. Got a tower here? Let's look and see if we got a tower there. I don't need to look there.
Southwest 930, vehicle left November, left Juliet, taxi to parking. Have a nice rest of your day.
Welcome to Juliet, the parking for Southwest 930. Thanks for the
Open to the public, no tower. There's no tower. Okay, no wonder. That's why he said I don't have to say anything to him. Let's do it.
Potomac departure Springs 2004 is at a 2.3 on the Conley 4.
Springs 2004 Potomac departure. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Climb via the Conley 4 departure.
Alright, Conley, this is Springs 2004.
And we're off, guys.
Potomac Seaward Concord 189, Charlie 17 ready for...
Turn Toby back on.
Seaward Concord 189 Heavy. Push your discretion. Advise west side of the ramp for taxi, please.
We're pushing to the west, Seaward Concord 189.
Say again?
Alright, we're all.
Facing west, Seaward
Flaps
Concord 189.
position 1.
No, Seaward 139. Well, that's fine, Seaward Concord 189.
Turn on
The ramp is
autopilot.
uncontrolled at Dulles, so just advise on the west side of the ramp for taxi, please.
Oh, apologies, I thought you asked what side we were pushing.
Yeah, no, sorry. I realize that may have been unclear, but yeah, it's all uncontrolled. I know it says it's a taxiway, but...
Alright, let's get the altitude. Alright, let's get altitude. And then GPS. Alright,
Giant 840 Heavy, runway 1 right, clear to land.
One way clear to land, John 840.
okay, altitude is 500 feet. Okay, we'll be contacting Potomac pretty soon. Potomac approach, this is November 172 Sierra Bravo. We're airborne, we're at 700, climbing to 3,000.
November 172 Sierra Bravo, transponders observed. The Baltimore altimeter is 3001. Remain clear of the class Bravo airspace. Say destination and requested altitude.
Our destination is the friendly Potomac, but we've got some waypoints in there. We're requesting 3,000.
November 2 Sierra Bravo, roger. Got all of that. Just remain clear of the class Bravo for now. I'll get you a clearance a little further down the line.
Remain clear of Bravo airspace, Wilco. 172 Sierra Bravo. Okay. I gotta remain clear of Bravo. Alright, so we need to do a 360 real quick.
Good afternoon, Potomac approach, Southwest.
Okay, we're leaving it. There's no way we can avoid it now because we're leaving it.
Southwest 3044 Potomac, good afternoon. Your radar contact, clear direct Raven, cross Raven at 6,000. It'll be runway 10 today. The Washington altimeter is 3003.
Okay, direct Raven at 6,000 and expecting runway 10. And I've got Bravo, but I think Charlie's coming up soon here.
Yeah, at some point in the next couple minutes, it'll be up Southwest 3044.
Okay, we're starting our...
Bearings 2004, climb via the Conley 4, accept, maintain flight level 19 now.
we're past Raisin en route to Captain. So the autopilot is on. set the map here. So I'm leaving Bravo airspace. So far, so good. We got about 5-6 nautical miles before we we've got it in sight before we pass over Annapolis. That's Annapolis to our front right. I mean, correction, left front. So we're live streaming on YouTube, but we'll see how. Okay, let's. We're forgetting about our engines and our RPMs and so forth. So let's make sure we set our. And we're gonna have to start using our checklist. Setting our mixture. All right. Setting our RPMs.
Clearing 2004, Washington Center's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a great day.
All right, what did you find?
All right, that's Annapolis there. All right, we're reaching 3,000 feet now. Ascending at, we're climbing at 400 feet per minute.
November 2 Sierra Bravo, you're calling to the Washington Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at or below 3,000.
All right, maintain clear Bravo airspace at or below 3,000. 72 Sierra Bravo.
Sam 555, ready to taxi.
Sam 555, Potomac approach. Hello, where on the airport are you?
I'm staying the 11.
I'm sorry, Sam 555. I didn't hear that. Are you on the east ramp or the west ramp?
On the
I
east
think that's
ramp,
Annapolis
on,
could be to
send
our right.
11.
All right, Sam 555, runway 1
No,
right,
not to our
taxi
right,
via
yes.
Echo.
That's Annapolis there.
Southwest 737.
Southwest 737, Potomac approach. Hello, radar contact at Baltimore altimeter 3001. Descend via the Trish 3 arrival, runway 10.
Descend via the Trish arrival, runway 10, Southwest 737.
Sam 555, I didn't get a read back. It's runway 1 right, taxi via Echo.
Yeah, but so we are on the west ramp actually.
Okay, Sam 555, in that case, runway 1 left, taxi via Whiskey.
1 left, taxi via Whiskey. Thank you, Sam Super 5.
Got a slight tailwind hitting us. It's kind of in between a tailwind, being a tailwind and a crosswind. So take a look outside. The exterior view. Flaps to retract the flaps. No wonder we're going a little slow there. We got to use our checklist, man. Okay, that's now our RPM. Let's look at that. Just increase the mixture. And RPMs, drop the RPMs. Exterior view. And and this is the area, the Washington, Potomac area. Washington, Annapolis, Baltimore area. Baltimore and Annapolis is down.
Microphone traffic, American 2305 is from the ready to taxi.
American 2305 Potomac, hello, runway 30, taxi via Zulu, Yankee 11.
Taxi to runway 30 via Junku, via Zulu, Yankee 11 for American 2305.
Okay, we're going to have to ask when we get about Raven, before Raven, we're going to have to ask permission to enter Bravo airspace.
Potomac, Speedbird Concord 189, holding short Zulu.
Speedbird Concord 189 Heavy, runway 30, taxi via Zulu, Yankee 11.
Zulu Yankee 11 for runway 30, Speedbird Concord 189.
Let's look at our mixture. Got to increase it a little bit. Now we got a crosswind, a little bit of a headwind hitting us. So. All right, let's look at a checklist that we should be using and we haven't been using. All right, pre-flight inspection should be going through all this here. Parking brake, ignition, avionics, master switch, primary flight display. Fuel quantity, low fuel left, low fuel right, annunciator is off. Oil pressure, low vacuum annunciator, avionics. Wait. Oil pressure, low vacuum initiator, avionics switch bus 1, forward avionics fan, avionics switch bus 1, bus 2, aft avionics fan, avionics switch bus 2. P-dot heat, low volts initiator, off, elevator trim, takeoff position, fuel selector, static, alright, so, then we go to before starting engine, pre-flight inspection, seat belts, brakes, circuit breakers, electrical equipment, making our turn, avionics switch bus 1, fuel selector, starting engine. Feet ready to brake. Make sure. After starting engine, oil pressure.
Sam 555, reporting short 01 left.
Sam 555, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
1 left,
run up.
Sam 555.
Speedbird Concord 189 Heavy, flighting 245, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Heading 245, clear for takeoff 30, Speedbird Concord 189.
En route climb. Cruise, descent, power, elevator trim, mixture, engine gauges, FMS, you review and brief, descent before landing. Normal landing. After landing, parking. All right, so we'll go back to
Southwest 3044, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, Southwest 3044.
And I got my top of descent in there. Okay. So we're still at the cruise, guys. And we only got about 5 nautical miles before we about 5 nautical miles before we ask for entry into Bravo airspace. So the way we'll ask them is
Sam 555 radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000, say altitude leaving.
2,100, we will climb to 13 repeat, level for 755.
Sam 555, climb and maintain 17,000.
See if we can see what traffic is going on out there.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
They don't have a lot of traffic, man.
Concord 189, passing 2,200.
Speedbird Concord 189, heavy thanks. Turn left heading of 220, climb and maintain 10,000.
Left heading 220, 10,000 to Concord 189.
Southwest 737, turn left heading 220, descend and maintain, actually just maintain 3,000.
Turn left heading 220, Southwest 737.
Yeah, and maintain 3,000, please, Southwest 737.
Maintaining 3,000, Southwest 737.
Speedbird Concord 189, clear direct Hafner, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Direct Hafner, flight level 210 through Concord 189.
Information Charlie, current at Baltimore now, the altimeter 29er. American 2305, caution wake turbulence, previous departure, heavy Concorde, runway 30, fly runway heading cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading cleared for takeoff, runway 30 for American 2305.
Potomac approach, this is 172 Sierra Bravo. Requesting a transition through Bravo airspace en route to friendly Potomac.
November 2 Sierra Bravo, you're still cleared into the Washington Bravo airspace, maintain VFR at or below 3,000.
Cleared into Bravo airspace at or below 3,000, 172 Sierra Bravo. All right, we're cleared into there.
And Potomac, apologies, Concord 189. We're just looking for Hafner on our waypoints. We can't seem to find it.
Okay, Speedbird Concord 189 heavy. I added that to your clearance. It's on the departure. You can just go direct Gordonsville, Golf Victor Echo.
Yeah, yes, you did. Apologies, sir.
Okay, what's the elevation for friendly Potomac?
We were unable to put that in our RNAV Speedbird 189.
Okay, well, it is a non-RNAV fix, so you could go to it either way. But at any rate, Speedbird Concord 189, clear direct Gordonsville.
Direct Gordonsville to Concord 189.
Come on, info, come up.
Southwest 737, maintain 190 knots or greater, advise Baltimore on site.
240,
Maintain 10 knots.
So look at the weather.
Southwest 737, 190, 190 knots, and advise when you get to Baltimore Airport in sight.
190, and advise when Baltimore in sight, Southwest 737.
We're on 24.
At the airport in sight, Southwest 737.
Southwest 737X, clear visual approach, runway 10 and maintain 190 knots.
Bells
Maintaining 190 knots. for runway 10, Southwest 737.
Southwest 3044, maintain 190 knots.
Maintaining 190 knots, Southwest 3044.
American 2305, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Elevation.
Passing 3,000, climb me to, what was it again? Well, I'm sorry.
American 2305, climb and maintain 10,000, 10,000.
10,000, 10,000 for American 2305.
Southwest 3044, turn right heading 030.
Right to 030, Southwest 3044.
Southwest 737, maintain 170 knots or greater to 5 DME. Connect Baltimore Tower now, 119.4, good day.
170.
So we're going to go down to 1,000 feet.
Baltimore Tower, Southwest 737, good day.
14 nautical miles away, so at about...
Actually, Southwest 737, stay with me.
Let's get down to 1,000 feet now.
Southwest 737.
Southwest 3044, turn right heading 070, descend and maintain 3,000, advise the field.
070 down to 3,000 and call field when we have it, Southwest 3044.
Okay, we're going down to
2305, clear to May, climb and maintain
1,000 feet at 400 feet per minute. We're about, what, 12 nautical miles away from our destination. And we'll be making a straight-in approach to friendly Potomac. Slow it down a little bit. Check our mixture. Whoa.
And Southwest 3044 has the field in sight.
Southwest 3044, thanks. Clear visual approach runway 10, maintain 170 knots or less.
All right, clear for the visual 10 and 170 knots or less, Southwest 3044.
Southwest 737, speed your discretion, connect Baltimore Tower 119.4.
119.4, Southwest 737.
Southwest 3044, connect Baltimore Tower now 119.4, take care.
All right, going to the tower, Southwest 3044.
All right.
Speedbird 189 Heavy, the Washington
KVKX.
Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, take care.
Yeah, come 122, decimal 8, and thank you for your patience, so Concord 189.
Have a good afternoon.
You too, sir.
Sam 555, Washington Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, take care.
Thank you for VTC, Sam 245, bye-bye.
Potomac Airfield.
November 2 Sierra Bravo, advise you get the Potomac Airfield in sight.
Report in sight, 172 Sierra Bravo, Wilco. There's no tower there, okay. 9 nautical miles.
November 04 Kilo Tango is with you.
Straight to my front.
November 604 Kilo Tango, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb via the Terp 7 departure.
You mean that wasn't
Approach United 1940, ready for approach.
United 1940 Potomac, good afternoon. Pushes your discretion, advise on the west side of the ramp for taxi.
United 1940, roger.
Flaps to 1.
Over 4 Kilo Tango, climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000 for Kilo Tango.
Eight nautical miles away.
Blue Streak 5021, have the traffic.
Flaps, position 2.
Is passing 1,600 feet, climbing 7,000 feet. Blue
American 2305, Washington Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good afternoon.
Frequency say approved. Thank you. Have a good evening. Gracias for America 2305.
Still don't see the airfield.
Blue Streak 9er traffic is 6 o'clock, 4 miles at 500 feet generic. Report them in sight.
All right, lean. All right, let's go through our checklist, descent checklist. All right, power as desired. Okay, we got power set mixture, adjust. We can't do that with too much of a power. All right, check. Mixture, adjusted, check, altimeter, set.
More departure, Southwest
Standby
737,
altimeter.
flight level 300.
Southwest 737, Potomac, hello. Turn right heading 290, unable to say reason for the go around.
290.
I'm gonna set it. So set power. 6 nautical miles away. Still don't see it.
Reason for the go around, misapproach, Southwest 737.
Southwest 737, sorry, that doesn't really help me. You never broke out, or you got unstable? What was the actual, like, I need a reason.
I was way too high and too fast.
Alright, thank you.
I don't see the airfield, man.
Southwest 737, turn right heading 300.
Turn right heading 300, Southwest 737.
Speed is too high.
November 4 Kilo Tango, Washington Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good afternoon. Have a good night.
Altimeter is set.
There were 2 Sierra Bravo, do you have Potomac in sight?
Not yet, but I'm looking. 12 Sierra Bravo, or 72 Sierra Bravo.
Southwest 737, you can plan on runway 10 again. Do you need some time to get set up, or are you ready to go in now?
Ready to go right now, Southwest 737.
Roger.
Flaps to 3. Speed is too low.
Envoy tree 303 traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 7,500 feet generic. Report them in sight. Stall. Blue Streak 5021 traffic is 12 o'clock, 3 miles at 6,300 feet generic. Report them in sight. Southwest 1549er.
All right. 72 Sierra Bravo, Potomac is in sight.
North 2 Sierra Bravo, roger. No traffic is over between you and the field. Keep the code until you land. Frequency change approved. Have a nice day.
Frequency change approved. 72 Sierra Bravo. Welcome. Autopilot is off.
Envoy tree 303 traffic in sight. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet southwest.
Full flaps. Decrease power.
Streak 9er climb and maintain 8,000 feet.
Okay, where's all we need is we're heading 285. So what we want is runway 24. Okay, well we're gonna enter on a base or 800.
Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Blue Streak 9er 74. Tree 4.15 for Envoy tree 303.
500 feet.
Potomac departure Brickyard 435.
Full flaps. I don't see the end of the runway, but we're gonna line it up as best as we. Okay, there it is.
Potomac departure altimeter 30.01. Continue to reg as planned. Brickyard 4356, keep speed, not above 220 knots.
Trim it up. All right.
Keep speed, not above 220 knots. Brickyard 4356.
There we go. All right, we're down. Flow full flaps up. Retract the flaps. Get on the center line. Take it to the end. Well, kind of an ugly landing. We could have
Bravo 737, turn right heading 030.
Could have been a little better. So, but we got it done.
030, Southwest 737.
Other than that, is a flawless flight. Could have did better on that landing there. We kind of came in a little hot. Well, not hot, but we could have been a little bit more controlled. But you know, we kind of found the runway at the last minute. Got to do better using our checklist. All right, let's go through our checklist for after the landing there. After landing, let's go normal landing. Flaps down, final approach. Airspeed, touchdown, landing roll, braking, minimum desire. After landing, flaps up, check. Landing lights as required, check. Taxi lights, check.
United
Strobe off,
1940, ready for test.
check.
So 737, turn right heading 080,
Elevator trim, set the
localizer,
neutral
advise
check.
the airport and site.
Transponder standby.
080,
Check.
joining the localizer, Southwest 737.
I'll go to parking next.
United 1940, runway tree, 0 taxi via Zulu, Yankee
Oh,
11.
we got hold up a second here.
Yankee via Zulu, Yankee 11, United 1940. 30.
So 737, descend to maintain 2000, advise the failed.
Descend, maintain 2000, Southwest 737.
So 737, turn right heading of 120 to rejoin. Do you have the airport in sight?
At the airport site, Southwest 737.
So 737, clear visual approach, runway 10.
Clear visual approach, runway 10, Southwest 737.
Potomac approach, Southwest 5121 at flight level 280, descending via Raven 6 over Thumb with Charlie.
Southwest 5121 Potomac, hello, radar contact, descend via the Raven 6 east, it'll be runway 10, the the Washington altimeter is tree 001.
Descend via Raven 6, expect 10 and 3001 on the altimeter, Southwest 5121.
Okay, we're back.
737, you'll be able to make it in.
All right, we're back, so let's taxi into the ramp. Using our checklist here. Where are we at on the checklist?
737, roger, connect Baltimore Tower, 119.4.
119.4, Southwest 737.
Let's go ahead and proceed to our ramp. All right, so what we didn't do was switch. Well, we'll critique ourselves after we get back. Get in the parking slot. Take this one here. No, not that one. Parking slot there. We go all the way to the end there. Now nowadays have parking set up here. Oop. What do we do when we got these things, vehicles in the way? How do we play that? Who knows? They don't say anything, man.
United 1940, turn left heading 245, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
United 1940, turn left heading 245, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 5121, clear direct Raven, cross Raven at 6,000.
Clear direct Raven, cross Raven at 6,000, Southwest 5121.
Must be waiting on me there.
Potomac approach southwest 1549er is missed approach at Washington. Southwest 1549er climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Southwest 1549er climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
Think we did well.
Southwest 1549er, you are 1 mile north. Climb and maintain 2,200 feet.
There we go. Set the brake. Parking checklist. Parking brake set. Avionics switch button 1 and 2 off. Engine idle. Magnetos cut off test. Mixture idle cut off. Alright. Parking brake set. I didn't tick them off, I guess.
United 1940, radar contact, climb and maintain
Securing,
10,000
ignition off.
altitude leaving.
Landing lights off.
Leaving 2,300 for 10,000.
Check. Taxi lights off. Check. Navigation lights off. Check. Master switch alternator and battery off. Check. Standby switch off. Check. Fuel selector left or right. Check. And I think that's where we're good to go there, guys. We're good to go. Left or right position. Check. Okay. So check it out, see what it looked like what we did. The only thing we checked off of that. All right. Let's see what happens when we. All right, so we gotta. So let's critique ourselves. One, we did pretty good with our comms with air traffic control. And then what we're not doing good is we did good with our flight planning, we did good with our comms with air traffic control. We did good with handling the aircraft. What we're not doing good is we're not using the checklist. So, and we need to use our checklist at every phase of the flight so that we don't forget things. Because no matter how many times we do this, we forget things, and that's why they have checklists. So, good flight, guys. Things went well with all the technology and streaming and so forth. So,